to the post-match discussion. Yeah, guys, welcome back. If you just tuned in for the coverage of YCS Liverpool, you just missed Marcelo Barberi completely demonstrating what the ABC deck is all about.
Yeah, that was absolutely a demonstration of the ABC deck.
Yeah.
It really was.
It really was. We could tell it seemed to be consistent. I mean, every deck can be consistent when it only plays 1 or 2 turns.
Yeah,
but in the second game, it was a bit more obvious because thanks to terraforming, you just have that opening. You just search for the all-important Union Hanger.
Yeah,
and then just take it from there.
You can see on his deck list, even just glancing at this deck list, you can see that there's not many cards on here, which means he's playing 3 of everything.
Yeah.
And whenever there's a deck, like, we had Necros that was very similar. Whenever you're playing just like 3 of everything, and then the things that you don't play 3 of, you can just search.
Yeah.
It shows that deck's going to perform over and over again.
Yeah, the deck is just looking for a couple of tools, and it's got all of these tools in either 3 or 6 copies. I think almost every tool is actually in 6 copies.
Yeah.
And that, of course, makes a consistent deck. That is one of the strengths of the deck. The other one, of course, is the guy.
Yeah.
You just call him the guy.
The man himself.
The man himself,
yeah. The ABC Dragon Buster. Yeah.
And that is, of course, a very, very strong card. Not just because of its attack points. We saw that in the first game.
Yeah. Or its effect. Or its other effects.
Yeah. No, but we did saw it in the first game when Marcelo, on his opponent's turn, was using the Dragon Buster to get the materials back, basically. Yeah. And just set himself up for yet another turn.
Yeah. Here's a bunch of rank 4 monsters. Oh, and here's another Buster Drake again.
Yeah. It sounds too good to be true.
Yeah.
What can you do about this deck?
System down.
System down. And is that it?
Well, I think the Metal Foes deck, it played what it kind of did what it had to. I just don't think that Kyle had the best of hands in that second game.
Yeah.
For going first. I mean, if he'd have opened up with Ultimaya Solkin with the Synchro Dragon, he may have been in a much better spot. He just really didn't have too much going for him. And obviously he plays the full package of 3 Storm Strikes, 1 Soul Warning, and the Vanity's Emptiness. So,
but no system down.
Yeah, he's not even playing system down in the side deck.
That might have been the one card missing in this particular matchup.
Yeah, well, to be honest, in this particular matchup, it wouldn't have mattered because he didn't even get a turn after that.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
He needed something to save himself, yeah.
Yeah. Even a Max C.
It's going to be very interesting to see how this metagame is going to shape up eventually. Are we going to see cards like Wabuku or something that can just buy you another turn so you can then activate a card like System Down?
Yeah, it's weird because the problem with cards like that is immediately it's a minus.
Yeah.
Because if Wabuku said you don't take damage for the rest of the turn
draw
a card, that would even at that point I don't think that people would play it because
it's a trap and it's too slow.
It's a trap card. It's purple. If it was green and said
isn't One Day of Peace kind of like that?
Nah, your opponent gets to draw cards.
Gets to draw. Makes all the difference.
Yeah, you don't give your opponent cards.
But then again, since the format seems to be so tempo oriented, card advantage doesn't seem to be as important as it used to be. It's not that important if I have 1 card more or 1 card less when I just win the next turn, and if I can just prevent my opponent from winning next turn, even if he has another card, isn't that enough?
Well, but if in this situation Kyle had an effect veiler, Marcello's turn was over.
Okay.
Because he just veils the gold gadget and then that's it.
He doesn't play effect
Doesn't play veil either.
Okay. There's a lot of what ifs that all end with the almighty answer. He didn't play the card.
Yeah. So well, okay. If he had emptiness, he's playing emptiness.
Yeah, he does play this.
If
card.
He had emptiness, that would have
That's
helped.
also okay. Yeah, and we've of course seen that before. When his emptiness used to be super dominant, and it's one of those cards that's gonna be on the way up again, right?
Yeah, but again, it's a purple card. People don't like playing those.
I thought you were going to be feeling bullish about at least 1 card, but no, Luke, all you give me is like sadness. It's like
emptiness is one of the better trap cards.
It seems like somebody was inspired by the British weather when it comes to the card recommendations. All right, guys. We got, of course, the man of the hour. We got Marcelo Barberi, and we're going to bring him in for our post-game interview. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back with a quick interview and going to ask him some questions about how he came up with this deck, of course. I think that's the easiest question for him to answer.
Yep.
And why is he playing this particular build? This might be a little bit more interesting.
Yep.
All right, guys. We're going to be right back.
disappeared. Out of here, it was time to pay my dues. Never guessed that you'd be dressed in my clothes and in my shoes. You couldn't wait to move right in. If I were you, I'd be concerned. Ain't no way you're gonna win. Bet you didn't count on my return. Thought you were so tough. You had it all under control. Now enough is enough. Gonna take back what you stole. Give it up, 'cause now I'm back.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to YCS Liverpool 2016. I'm here with Marcello Barberi. Congratulations. You just won the first round.
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess so?
Yeah,
You were
really
there.
quick, yeah, I mean, but it's been really quick. So
Yeah. Still kind of whirlwind of
Exactly.
emotions. Yeah. So how was that first game for you? I mean,
Uh,
you had the perfect opener.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was also a matter of die roll, and I rolled the 2,
Mhm.
so it was pretty scary actually. But he got the 1, so
Yeah.
I got the chance to start, and yeah, the opening was really the best that I can do.
Yeah,
so
double-
bunch
double
of
gadgets.
traps, yeah, and the fusion and
Yeah.
all of that. So yeah, that's how the game goes, honestly.
Yeah.
Like there's really few things that can defeat such a board. That's why ABC is really good right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, game 2 just different. He kind of bricked, so he didn't get to play that
Yeah.
much. He had some chances, but yeah.
Yeah. It looked like he was able to
Yeah, exactly.
play
I
through
was
his
like,
plays.
okay, he's playing it. So,
Yeah.
but then yeah, when he passed, I knew the end was
Yeah.
pretty much that. I only feared the winter cherries, but I mean, I only decided actually one anti-spell fragrance out of the 3 I play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so when I drew it, I was like, oh, really? Because I wasn't unsure. I didn't expect too many metal foes, so I don't have that much for them.
Yeah.
And
Well,
going
you
second.
got, you got a full 3 anti-spell
Yeah, but
fragrances.
definitely anti-spells, but definitely going first, they are better. So,
Mhm.
but I mean,
It was really funny during the game. You just kind of took his back row and looked at it.
yeah.
Rather than you
no,
didn't-
I asked him.
Yeah.
I asked him though. So,
Yeah, but it just looked really
Yeah,
funny
yeah,
because
yeah.
you just kind of you were like,
Yeah.
oh, can I read this?
yeah.
What is this?
Kind of-
Oh, okay, I'll deal
Yeah,
with
yeah,
this.
yeah,
I'll deal with
okay.
this.
I know what to do now.
Yeah,
Um,
it just looked really funny.
yeah,
on
I
the
can
camera.
imagine. So,
Yeah, obviously you just said it, so you knew what it was.
yeah.
So tell us a little bit about why you decided to go with this particular build. So I like Galaxy Soldier.
Okay. Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's you're thinking, who's this guy telling me Galaxy Soldier?
No. It's definitely a power play, but I mean, honestly, I expect a lot of ABC because trying the decks that were there, especially after the Forbidden list, it's really strong right now.
Yeah,
So
really strong.
the Galaxy Soldier build is good, but it's kind of too greedy. I want to say.
Yeah.
So when you expect a field
That-
full of mirror matches. That will start with a fusion, maybe a Solemn Striker, so I didn't want to commit too much into the play, and I went for Instant Fusion instead, for example, which
yeah.
proved to be good in game 2, for example.
Yeah, but that was the reason why you were able to. I don't think you had enough damage without it, did you?
I couldn't win quite. So yeah, I really like Instant Fusion. So
Yeah.
it gives you still an extra play, kind of like Soldier does. Of course, weaker, but I mean, it's still there.
No,
So
But do you definitely agree that you have to play ABCs and then you got to pick one of those? You got to pick one of those options. You got to play like Instant Fusion or you got to play Brilliant Fusion.
I mean, yeah,
You got to pick one of the tech routes, kind of
Yeah,
which
it depends
one of the
what you want
versions
to do.
you want to
What
play.
I felt like, for example, is some people play some entraps.
Yeah.
So Maxi, maybe Effect Veiler too. I decided to not make any of this, which
Yeah.
is a big thing.
Yeah,
But I mean,
yeah.
I was like, if you play two Maxis and I Maxi, they will continue and I will lose anyway. I tested it out in
Yeah.
the match, so I was like, I'm just gonna focus on not breaking at all, so make it more consistent and play the Rafflesia Spice, let's say,
Yeah.
with two different traps. So
Yeah.
that's my alternative win condition, let's say.
Yeah, I mean, looking at your deck list, you can see that. I mean, what you did just this round, it wasn't lucky. You were playing like 3 of every single one of the cards
Yeah,
that
it's
you
pretty.
played.
I mean, it's probably the quickest deck list I had to type. It's everything in 3 off almost. So,
Yeah, it's not like one of this,
yeah.
one of this, one
Yeah,
of this.
exactly.
Yeah. So the last time that you were here in the UK, well, not here in the UK,
Yeah,
because
but
you were visiting London a few weeks back.
Yeah.
But the last time you were here for a YCS, we were playing the Shadow format.
yeah, it went pretty well, I guess.
Yeah, it went pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty well. You could say that.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so. I was
so-
pretty lucky, and I got the chance to do it. So
Yeah.
I hope I get it again today. So
Yeah. Well, congratulations in your first matchup,
Thank you.
and hopefully you see the same kind of hands for
Let's
the rest
hope.
of the day.
Definitely hope.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's
that.
pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's say I will play against. I mean, expect, as I said, mirror matches, and that is covered. I have a lot of side deck cards.
Mhm.
And then what I fear the most outside of that is probably Magic Spectre. Actually,
Mhm.
that's the deck I'm looking forward to not play against because Ties of the Brethren is really good. So.
Okay, you think the Ties version is
Yeah. I think
really
that's
scary?
basically the second best deck of the format, probably.
Yeah. Is it just because that simply that play
Yeah,
is
I
too
would
good?
actually ensure until last minute want to play. That card is essentially a +3, +4. It depends how you see it. So that's really, really good.
Yeah. Well, Union Hanger is a plus
Union
two.
Hanger is as well a +2. So
And then the Dragon Buster later as well.
exactly. So yeah.
Right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're going to be back with even more live coverage from YCS Liverpool 2016. Catch you guys soon.